think when I was 5 or 6, I thought I was insane. It was strange because it was clear that other people did not, their mind was not exploding with ideas. It was like, I am strange, I don't think you would necessarily want to be me. People wouldn't like. At that much, it's very hard to turn it off. It's like a never-ending explosion all the time. You have said that this has been the toughest year for you, the most taxing year for you. Well, I mean, Tesla really faced this severe threat of death due to model. How close to death did you come? We were within single-digit weeks. How many hours? 22 hours a day, 7 days a week, sleeping in the factory. I worked everywhere. I worked in the paint shop, general assembly, body shop. Do you ever worry about yourself? Imploding like it's just too much. Absolutely. No one should put this many hours into work. This is not good, and people should not work this hard. They should not do this. This is very painful. It hurt my brain and my heart. It hurts. Trying to build a company and have it succeed is like eating glass and staring into the abyss. It's exciting for the first several months, then reality sets in, things don't go as planned, customers aren't signing up, the technology isn't working well, and a recession can make it worse. It can be very painful for several years. I advise people to have a high pain tolerance. Many tried to talk me out of starting a rocket company. One good friend collected videos of rockets. He did not want me to lose all my money. It has been a very difficult journey. I just did it because if I didn't do it, then Tesla had a good chance of dying. I budgeted for 3 flights. I did have a plan where I had the money from PayPal. I had about 180 million from PayPal, and I thought I will allocate half of that to SpaceX, Tesla, and Solar City, and that should be fine. But things cost more and took longer than I thought. So I had a choice, either put the rest of the money in or the company would die. I ended up putting all the money in and borrowing money for rent from friends. If you consider 2 futures, one where we are forever confined to Earth until something terrible happens, or another where we are out there on many planets, maybe beyond the solar system, that second version is incredibly exciting and inspiring. There need to be reasons to get up in the morning. The world has many terrible things, problems that need solving, things that get you down. But life cannot just be about solving one miserable problem after another. There need to be things that inspire you, that make you glad to wake up in the morning and be part of humanity. That's why we did this. What does super hard mean? When my brother and I were starting our first company, instead of getting an apartment, we rented a small office, slept on the couch, and showered at the YMCA. We had just one computer, so the website was up during the day, and I was coding at night 7 days a week, all the time. I briefly had a girlfriend. Do 100, you will achieve in 4 months what takes them a year. Were you a little naive when you thought, I can easily build an electric car and a rocket? I didn't think it would be easy. I thought they would probably fail, but creating a company is almost L. Having a child, I give advice to young people, if you're starting a company, you need to work super hard. I feel fear quite strongly. It's not that I don't feel it, but if I let fear control me, I wouldn't do anything. It's normal to feel fear. Something would be mentally wrong if you didn't. I think there are things necessary to ensure a good future: long-term sustainable transport, sustainable energy generation, becoming a spacefaring civilization, being out among the stars, being multi-planetary. This is important for the survival of humanity. It's like life insurance for life itself. But what motivates me most is the adventure and excitement of it. My priority now is adding more management strength to Tesla, so I can take a vacation in 12 years. I've only tried to take a week off twice the first time. An Orbital Sciences rocket exploded, and Richard Branson's rocket in the same week. The second time my rocket exploded. The lesson here is don't take a week off, considering you invest a lot of money in the company. Yeah, well, my original plan was I had 180 million from the sale of PayPal, and I thought if I invest half of that in creating these companies, I still have other half, which should be fine. But of course, that's not how it worked out. We invested 100 million, then still needed more money. Then there was the big recession of 2008 and 2009. And in the end, I had to invest everything, actually borrowing money from friends to pay the rent. I didn't even own a house.